Hi guys, how are you doing? Welcome to Break a Robot channel. If it's your first time, kindly subscribe. Feel most welcomed. And for my subscribers, thank you so much for always clicking in, watching my videos, and just being there for me, motivating me all the time. And I don't take that for granted. I actually thank God for that. Now I'm here to just give you a review of this whole thing we call education and being a teacher. Before I go far, my people, kindly subscribe, comment, share, like, and tell a friend to tell a friend, so that is caring, that is caring and supporting each other. So I have been in school for some time now, and I have been producing videos concerning the whole thing about education and being a teacher in high school here in Kenya. So today I just want to discuss this whole thing we call teaching profession. As far as we say it is a profession, it's more than even a calling. That's what I've studied. And for those who are teachers and for those who are willing to be teachers, this is your video. So one thing I've learned there, or I have observed, is that teaching is more than a calling. It needs a person who has a big heart, a person who understands, cares, and that sometimes, just like Jesus Christ, the way he was crucified by the people whom he came to save, and yet they were the people who are accusing him falsely. So be ready for that. And it needs you to be a forgiving person. Be like Jesus. That's what this profession tells you. So this is the only profession I've seen that you can be easily judged by the people and then accuse you, even prison you if you don't do the right things. And if they name you do the right thing, at some point you're gonna be appreciated, but not a must. They appreciate you. Another thing about this teaching profession nowadays, when we try to compare what was happening during our time when we were in school, actually for those who learned in the past, you can just comment and say what was on in our previous schools. And when you compare to the ones we have today, there's a rule that has been passed here in Kenya that no child should be punished. There is no corporal punishment, of which is good. And but I don't know, because nowadays when you look at the discipline and the way the students carry themselves, because no cane is being used, students are not punished. They are just there. It is really hectic to handle these people right now. Depending with the time I was in school, actually we were being punished, we were being caned, but in the right way. We were caned when we have done mistakes and we admitted. So it was something that was used to correct us. But nowadays, no matter you do what is good, you do what is wrong, there is nothing can be done to you other than being suspended home, maybe just for 2 weeks, and you are back. Because if you stay more than that, you can take action as a student and go report the teacher, because you have a right to go to school and the government is paying all this money for you. So the teachers have no authority anymore. When I compare with the time we learned, right now they are really just doing work, and they have this slogan. They say that you just come to school, work and go home. You have nothing to do, work and go home. So the teaching profession, which is more than being a teacher, because you need to guide the discipline of the student, just to be there as an advisor, is no more. Your work, teach. Even others, they don't care whether you've understood or no. You've understood or no. You have teach, go home. That is the slogan. That is what education now is at the moment. And what I've learned is actually education being as a basic need to many, still it's a challenge. Even if the government is catering for the fee for the whole high schools and even free primary education, right now they say it was a free secondary education. No, these people, these learners who are coming to the sub-county schools, the normal schools in the villages, they were supposed to pay lunch fees, which I've really seen is hectic to many, the way I never thought. I used to see paying $4,000 or $40 for a student in the normal sub-county school was just a little, but I was wrong. So many students are not affording that because absenteeism is being engineered by these students going home every time and then to just go and look for this lunch fee, of which I've seen is really hectic to many. They cannot afford. Other students are forced even to be at home for the whole term, and whenever they come back, they find their colleagues have tackled the syllabus and they're on the next thing, which cannot be repeated. It's actually not pleasing, but I pray that students like those well-wishers who want to support learners to learn, please, you just have to look even the normal sub-county schools or schools, because in Kenya we have a challenge because the largest percentage of people are poor. They cannot afford everything. So for those who have helped, I really take my gratitude, appreciate you for the good work you do and the heart you have in supporting others. So I'm really grateful on that. And anything about teaching, it's not an easy job as a teacher, as many could think that you are working. Just go to class and go to the department or staff room and then go home. That's not the way. You have to go to class. You need to make a lot of things called lesson plans. We have schemes of work. You need students' progress of work, table of specification. You have to make tests and mark exams. It is really hectic. So it needs a person who has passion and more than passion, because ni kazi ya kujitolea na lazima ujitume na lazima uelewe. You have to understand the whole thing about your career. So guys, I think I've spoken a little bit. I've given you a hint of what is happening in this profession, and if you are a teacher or pursuing this career, just write a comment down below. And for those who want to join, please welcome to this profession. It's good. There's nothing which is perfect. We are the people who are supposed to perfect that career. So thank you so much for watching me. My name has been Bri Kerubo. Subscribe, share, comment, like this video, and remember to tell your friends. Just be encouraging each other. Let me finish at this juncture, and bye bye. See you next time in the next video.